Good habits are hard to develop but easy to live with. Bad habits are easy to develop but hard to live with. The habits you have and the habits that have you will determine almost everything you achieve or fail to achieve. In a time of rapid change, standing still is the most dangerous course of action. Keep your sales pipeline full by prospecting continuously. Always have more people to see than you have time to see them. The history of the human race is the history of ordinary people who have overcome their fears and accomplished extraordinary things. Excellence is not a destination, it is a continuous journey that never ends. Plan your work and work your plan. Decide in advance exactly how you are going to get from where you are to where you want to go. The fundamental glue that holds any relationship together is trust. Confidence on the outside begins by living with integrity on the inside. Take a deep breath, relax and imagine yourself exactly as you wish to be. Think about your goals at every opportunity throughout the day. Welcome the challenges. Look for the opportunities in every situation to learn and grow in wisdom. One of the best uses of your time is to increase your competence in your key result areas. Circumstances do not make the man or woman, they merely reveal them. I found every single successful person I've ever spoken to had a turning point. The turning point was when they made a clear, specific unequivocal decision that they were going to achieve success. Some people make that decision at 15 and some people make it at 50, and most people never make it at all. If you envy successful people, you create a negative force field of attraction that repels you from ever doing the things that you need to do to be successful. If you admire successful people, you create a positive force field of attraction that draws you toward becoming more and more like the kinds of people that you want to be like. The more reasons you have for achieving your goal, the more determined you will become. Top people have very clear goals. They know who they are and they know what they want. They write it down and they make plans for its accomplishment. There is one prevailing key to success. Do what you resolve to do. Then you'll be a success. If you can discipline yourself to follow through on your promises to yourself, your self-esteem goes up. Persistence is self-discipline in action. Self-discipline is the foundation of self-confidence. The predominant quality of successful people is optimism. Your level of optimism is the very best predictor of how happy, healthy, wealthy, and long-lived you will be. According to the best research, less than 3% of Americans have written goals, and less than 1% review and rewrite their goals on a daily basis. Spend unbroken chunks of time with the most important people in your life. Success comes when you do what you love to do, and commit to being the best in your field. What would you dare to dream if you knew you wouldn't fail? Only undertake what you can do in an excellent fashion. There are no prizes for average performance. When you begin moving toward excellence, you will find very little competition. You're competing with only 20% of the population. Obstacles are what you see when you take your eyes off your goals. The amount you laugh in your relationships with others is the true measure of the health of your personality. If rejection destroys your self-esteem, you're letting others hold you as an emotional hostage. Throw yourself wholeheartedly into your work. The more you enjoy it, the better you get. Only 3% of adults have written goals, and everyone else works for them. All great success is preceded by failure. The more you do for others without expectation of return, the more you'll get back from the most unexpected sources. The key to success is for you to make a habit throughout your life of doing the things you fear. Your rewards in life will be determined by what you do, how well you do it, and the difficulty of replacing you. Be willing to launch in faith, with no guarantees of success. This is the mark of personal greatness. Decide exactly what you want and resolve to persist, no matter what, until you achieve it. When you find your heart's desire, you'll have the key to unlocking your potential in every other part of your life. The depth of your belief and the strength of your conviction determines the power of your personality. Practice is the price of mastery. Whatever you practice over and over again becomes a new habit of thought and performance. Intense, burning desire is the motivational force that enables you to overcome any obstacle and achieve almost any goal. Self-esteem and self-love are the opposites of fear. The more you like yourself, the less you fear anything. You can judge the validity of any idea or concept by asking, "Is this true for me?" After every difficulty, ask yourself two questions: what did I do right, and what would I do differently? The more positive you are when you think and work toward your goals, the faster you achieve them. Every tomorrow has two handles. You can take hold of the handle of anxiety or the handle of enthusiasm. Upon your choice, so will be the day. Whatever job you take on, make yourself valuable, then indispensable. Success is goals, everything else is commentary. Almost any decision is better than no decision at all. The best words for resolving a disagreement are, "I could be wrong, I often am. It's true." Every experience in your life is being orchestrated to teach you something you need to know to move forward. Think of yourself as a resource to your clients, an advisor, counselor, mentor, and friend. Self-confidence comes naturally when your inner life and your outer life are in harmony. The more you take on, the more efficient you become. You only learn how much you can actually do by trying to do too much. Set excellent performance as your standard and strive to achieve it each day. Your outer world of attitudes, wealth, work, relationships, and health will always be a reflection of your inner attitudes of mind. Resolve to pay any price or make any sacrifice to get into the top 10% of your field. That payoff is incredible. When you regularly take continuous action toward your most important goals, you activate the momentum principle of success. This principle says that although it may take tremendous amounts of energy to overcome inertia and get started initially, it then takes far less energy to keep going. Whatever you believe with emotion becomes reality. You always act in a manner consistent with your innermost beliefs and convictions. Integrity is the foundation upon which all other values are built. The essence of a successful business is really quite simple. It is your ability to offer a product or service that people will pay for at a price sufficiently above your costs, ideally 3 or 4 or 5 times your cost, thereby giving you a profit that enables you to buy and to offer more products and services. Every great move forward in your life begins with a leap of faith, a step into the unknown. As the day goes on, you get more and more tired. Even if people say they're afternoon people or evening people, it's always best to start out first thing in the morning with your most important task as opposed to your email, phone calls, or checking the internet. If you start out with that, then basically you'll just do that all day long.